8-Bit Fighters Versus is the perfect opening game for this list. It's an authentic 2D fighting game where you select from a roster of 11 unique characters, each with their own movesets. Like many fighting games in the market, it's easy to pick up, but once you get the hang of its combos, the game opens up with more advanced techniques. You can use those skills in online multiplayer or invite a friend in local 1 vs 1 mode. It's a free game, but there are in-app purchases, so be careful with your wallet. Stickman Dragon Fight Supreme Stickman Warriors. A hilarious fighting game that takes us back to the early Flash days of the internet. It's a parody of popular pop culture characters, notably the Dragon Ball franchise. The only difference here is that it has a Stickman twist to it. Face off with other players in ranked or unranked matches. For a game that came out 2 years ago, it's not the best looking one, but it does bring out a casually good time with a friend, with its 2-player versus modes. It's simple and easy to pick up. Super Stickman Heroes Fight. Another Stickman fighting game that's pretty similar to the previous game on the list. It's another crossover fighter from popular franchises, and of course, there's Stickman 5. Engage in fast-paced battles with iconic characters such as Iron Man, Spider-Man, and even Batman and Superman. Each has their own unique moveset to the arena. Enjoy 7 PvP modes, including ranked and casual, all depending if you want to climb the leaderboards or not. EA Sports UFC Mobile 2. An authentic UFC game at the palm of your hands, the sequel brings in new fighters, advanced capabilities, and updated weight classes. It combines real MMA gameplay with mobile elements such as RPG deck building. Be warned, there will be microtransactions. Upgrading your character and boosting him requires grinding, but if you want to speed up the process, you can pay up to do that. Transformers Forged to Fight. Speaking of RPG, this fighting game set within the Transformers universe is adding a bit of RPG elements to the fray. Select from a large roster of iconic Autobots and Decepticons as they duke it out in epic metal-to-metal action. It's not purely fighting, there's a lot of grinding too. Unlock powerful abilities that boost your squad of ironclad warriors. It's a free game, but you can spend to bump your numbers. Supreme Duelist Stickman. Like the games found on Newgrounds or Congregate, this is a low-budget Stickman fighting game where you mess around with the game's controls and go toe-to-toe with another player. The ragdoll physics never gets old. Watch your Stickman tumbling and flailing to victory. There's a map editor for anyone looking to put a creative twist on their fighting arenas. Shadow Fight 2 Special Edition. One of the most popular fighting games on mobile, face against the Titan and travel across 7 distinct locations. It's the complete Shadow Fight 2 package. This special edition of Shadow Fight 2 contains all the good things the original had, but with no ad interruptions and no need to wait for your energy to restore every few minutes. Skullgirls Fighting RPG. A streamlined version of the Skullgirls game made specifically for mobile. Despite the platform, this game plays well while looking as gorgeous as the console versions. If you're new to fighting games, then this is for you. It has a fight assist feature so you can just focus on the strategy, but if you're an experienced fighter, there are also some deep tactical choices, unique combos, and more for you to discover. Tiny Gladiators Fighting Tournament. Another fighting game mixed with RPG elements. Tiny Gladiators lets you take control of miniature warriors fighting for their glory. You can choose between its single-player or multiplayer campaign. Build your reputation by facing against hordes of powerful enemies, or engage in competitive PvP matches against other players near and far. Fight Crab. There's no better way to explain what this game is all about. The title speaks for itself. It's a game about crabs fighting each other. This 3D physics-based fighting game is all about crustacean combat. Face off against an army of other crabs and pick up everything you see with your massive pincers. If you want an added challenge, you can find real players around the world and invite them for competitive 1 vs 1 matches.